Well, Mark, your team's got a very handy knack of coming from behind to win games these days.
Well, today especially, I think we didn't start brilliantly and they were on the front foot. They sort of carried on from the second half on Wednesday evening, where they played pretty well in the second half, and it gave them a little bit of confidence. But you can still see that there are, if you put pressure on them, they will give you chances. And in the end, we conceded a poor goal from it's a great header, in fairness. He's got up really high and loops it in, but disappointed from our perspective. And they've got some real talent. They've got some pace there. And if you turn the ball over and they run, or they turn the ball over and they run through, they've got some pace. Thankfully, we dealt okay with it when they got through us. Brad made a save or two, but more often than not, the ball got played out of play or across the pitch. So thankfully the calmness wasn't evident from either side, but especially them in the first half. The second half we had a little bit more about us, although like I say, a goal down, and then in the first half we get the equaliser and the chance to equalise from the spot with Haji, which he finishes brilliantly. And just from that little bit of control that we had in that moment, we ended up getting the penalty. And at half time we spoke about that, trying to do things right and get an element of control in the game, and they'll give up chances to you. And thankfully the best passage of play that we had all game ended up with Haji's second goal and the winner. So I think sometimes at this stage of the season, I think people look leggy. I think that's brilliant to have Shifo on the bench to be able to come on and do that, because we wouldn't have necessarily won this game had he not been available. So thankfully, he and the medical team have worked really hard to get him to that point. I think Torpy's pulled something in his glute, so I'm hoping that he's okay, but I don't know. But he needs a little bit of a breather again. So the fact that he's back gives us a bit more, and with Kells only playing half a game, it means that he's fresh as well. So I think really it's a brilliant 3 points, really valuable 3 points away from home, and keeps us ticking along.
Haji, a great result.
Yeah, tough first half for us. Found it a bit difficult to come into the game, but I think around the 40th minute mark, when we were able to draw the penalty, we started to work our way into the game, and then the second half was a bit of the same. Difficult to start, but we were able to feel our way into the game and create opportunities and take the 3 points.
Bit of a soft goal though to go behind to.
Yeah, a bit disappointing to concede on a throw-in. Yeah, like you said, soft goal.
But there's something about the side at the moment, since the turn of the year, that you can go a goal down, but you just don't feel as though that's it, game over. You've turned these deficits into wins a number of times.
Yeah, there's a lot of relief in the squad. We have a lot of quality players on our team who can make the difference, and we just believe in our abilities, and we know eventually if we keep working and grinding, we'll get our chances and opportunities, and hopefully we take them.
Josh Eccles had a big hand in winning the penalty.
Yeah, prime Ronaldo all of a sudden pulled out something I've never seen. Amazing.
And then you are the calmest person in the ground when it comes to taking the penalties. My heart's doing somersaults just waiting for you to kick it, but you really do just take your time, don't you?
Yeah, I think I'm the one taking it, so I decide when I shoot and how I shoot. So yeah, I don't feel pressure to rush or anything.
Is it mentally preparing yourself, or is there an element of psyching out the keeper as well?
It's just kind of confidence in the moment. I feel confident taking penalties, I always have. And I believe in my ball striking abilities, so I know if I hit it correctly, no keeper is going to save it.
In the second half, I had to wait a little while to get the second goal, but you had a chance early doors, didn't you, sort of near post?
Yeah, don't really remember which one you're talking about, but yeah, we had quite a few chances in the second half to take the lead and to finish the game off that we unfortunately weren't able to take, but in the end we still took 3 points home, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, but certainly Josh again had a hand in your second goal.
Yeah, great pass from Josh, and props to him.
And then, you still had to do a bit of defending to hold on. Okay, Watford, they've not had the greatest run of results, certainly here or over the last few weeks, but they are still a tough proposition, aren't they?
Yeah, away games are always difficult. It's tough coming to away grounds and getting a result. So we knew coming in that we're going to have to defend at some point and then stop some of their onslaughts and just stay in the game, really just fight our way. And that's what we did today.
And the good news is it brings you back to just 1 point off the top 6.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously that's our goal and that's what we want to do. So it's a good step for us.